This is the first in a series of videos. If you like it, please let me know. If there's something that you'd like to see it done a little bit better, please let me know that too. So if you like it, please hit that subscribe button, and you'll get notifications for other videos. I hope you enjoy. Now of note, I did not do any of this on the PTR, so this is the first playthrough for me on all of it, so bear with me here if I get lost or I'm not quite sure what I'm doing.
The eternal sun still guides us.
Every year we ask a champion of our people to perform an act of remembrance in honor of those who fell to the scourge. Lady Leandrin has performed this ritual, as I have, amongst others. This year, I am honored to give the task to you. The Regent Lord hands you an ornate lantern. This lantern carries a flame born of the Sunwell. I would ask that you bring it to locations that were significant to the fall of the Sunwell and of Kel'Thalas, and to light the memories we cannot forget. Meet Lorthramar in Tranquillin. All right.
I will accompany you on your journey through the Ghostlands. Meet me in Tranquillion.
All right, boss. Coming out of this, I think we're going to look a lot less like hobos. And that is the hope anyway. The Night Elf armor, or Night Elf, the Blood Elf armor looks pretty legit. So, as you can see, I do look like a Battle for Azeroth hobo. So. And I legitimately have not been in Silvermoon, man, in a long time. I don't know anything about where anything is in this city. So there's a good possibility we will get lost here at some point, just getting out of the city. Vestments, maybe.
Maladash, Malanore.
The land will never recover from the damage that was done here, but we lost so much more than land that day. Long has the southern wall separated Kel'Thalas from the once great kingdom of Lordaeron. We did not believe that anyone could breach it. That overconfidence was our undoing. When the Scourge arrived, the gate was not conquered by force, it was willingly opened by a traitor. Though caught unaware, every Farstrider, soldier, and magister in the area rushed to the defense of their homeland. Very few of them returned home. The gates now stand as a memorial in their name. Light the first memorial's flame.
We find strength in the hall.
The gates that went through Lordaeron. Alright, here's the first lantern.
This is where the end began. My company was patrolling the forests near Zulaman when we received word of the Scourge invasion. We were wholly unprepared for what we encountered. Quel'Thalas had enjoyed years of idyllic peace, and suddenly, we were facing death itself. I lost my eye in that battle, and would have lost my life were it not for Haldoran. Words cannot describe the devastation our people suffered that day. That any of us survived to tell the tale is a miracle. One that we cannot afford to waste.
And now to walk their path. Arthas cut through the land itself to get to the Sunwell. The Dead Scar is a constant reminder of that desecration. Where it starts is where our first line of defense attempted to hold the Scourge at bay. It is where the first blood was spilled. It was a slaughter. Take the lantern to the base of the Dead Scar and use the light to reveal the memories of what happened there and witness the fall of the first defenders.
Silvermoon will know prosperity again.
Witness the fall of the first defenders. You would think... Ah, there we go. Okay. Oh, wow. wings are incredible. They look absolutely beautiful. Kudos to you on that one, Blizzard. Uh-oh, is that the Lich King? Oh, it's Arthas. Awesome. And he's on Invincible. Monster, you'll never reach the Sunwell. The Ranger General will stop you. Awesome. Okay. Yep. Oh, silly.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
Lorthamar stands quiet for a moment. Oh man, I don't know how to say this in Elvish. Apologize. Elor Bindo Phelan Morin Amanor. Best guess. Lamin of the Highborn and the next memory. Forgive me. For many of our people, it was when we realized death was coming for us. A memorial to particular defender lies to the west, in a place of her home. The light there has no doubt attracted some of the area's lingering souls. Clear them out, and then relight the flame. Light the second memorial flame.
What I do for Quel'Thalas.
Blood elves and dwarves, but cool nonetheless. And both of the armors, in their own right, just look great. They really do. The blood elf's a little more red than I think I would like, but overall, still very, very cool. Shoot. Now I know normally I don't play with the game sound on, and normally I'll talk quite a bit more, but I figured for these, since they're such short quest lines, about 30 minutes, that I would try and give you as much of an uninterrupted experience as I could. So if you don't have the opportunity to play it, or you're just curious about whether you would like to play it, or you just would like to see it again, for whatever reason. I wanted to make sure that you could do that without a lot of extra involvement from me. Alright. By the light of the sun, failing children of the blood. They are breaking through, O children of the blood, by the light of the sun.
Sylvanas Windrunner was our kingdom's protector. Had she and her rangers not met Arthas with such fierce resistance, our people might no longer exist. She paid the ultimate price, so that enough of us might escape to rebuild our fallen kingdom. When Arthas raised her as a banshee and turned her against Quel'Thalas, it broke all our hearts. I've had my share of disagreements with Sylvanas, but I will never forget her sacrifice. She was the Ranger General of Silvermoon. Nothing will ever change that. We have made many sacrifices.
Lament of the Highborn, Sylvanus, and the Forest Riders sacrificed more than most of us. Sometimes I must remind myself of that fact, given the current state of affairs.
Schmalanore.
The Ranger General fell just east of Fairbreeze Village, where she was holding the line to protect the civilians as they retreated to Silvermoon. If it wasn't for her, our people would number even less than we do now. Shine the lantern upon the battlefield, and witness how her forces ultimately broke under Arthas's personal assault. Witness the fall of the Ranger General.
Never again shall a king reign in Silvermoon.
You there, Fast Rider, man a ballista. Provide cover for the retreating civilians.
Yes, Miss Ranger. Might be one of the first times we've been in one of these ballistas. I don't recall being in them before. Looks like we had to angle it a little bit better. There we go. All right.
Run! Very nice.
The beauty of Eversong endures.
The day that hope died. In the words of one of the more poetic retellings, as her defenders fell, with anguish she cried, "Shindu Fala na Sindorai." She was a true Ranger General until her last breath. May Silvermoon never forget her bravery in life. Defense of Keldanas. With our best defenders defeated and the line broken, Arthas made quick work of Silvermoon's remaining forces and tore through the city. This is where we part ways. I must return to Silvermoon before Halduran starts sending rangers in search of me. The Dragonhawk Master in Fairbreeze Village has orders to fly you to Keldanas. Someone much more familiar with the events on the island will meet you there. Meet with Lady Lilandra in Keldana.
Aldiel Shalah.
Okay. You're welcome for the blessing.
Witness the end. The removal of the final barrier.
Ooh. Alright. Let's see where we need to go. Good, not too far. This was also the first time where they introduced a new 5-man dungeon as part of a raid patch.
Pleasantries can wait.
Defense of Keldanos, are you ready, Calamar? Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. My people shattered. While the monument here was intended to honor the fallen members of the Shattered Sun, it quickly took on a second meaning for the Sindauri. It was not far from here that we lost one of our greatest heroes, an Asterian Sunstrider, the last king of Kel'Thalas. He led our final efforts against the Scourge, and personally crossed blades with Arthas himself. As we remember the sacrifices it took to reclaim this land, we also remember the sacrifices made in its defense. Light the final flame.
Fight well.
Fight well.
For thousands of years, the Sunwell meant everything to our people. Arthas dealt us a grievous wound when he defiled it. My faith was shattered when Silvermoon fell. I lost sight of who I was. But by the grace of the light, I found redemption before it was too late. Let this monument serve as a reminder of what it means to be Sindauri, that our every deed may honor the sacrifices of those who came before us. No matter how much pain we endure, we will not lose hope. In the face of darkness, look always to the eternal sun.
All right, Lady Leandrin.
Anaria Shala.
Never forget that the lives that were lost here, both to the Scourge and to their own misguided kin. Setting Sunwell. Remember the Sunwell. We ride into battle with those words for the reason. We lost so much that day. I lost so much that day. Shine the lantern on the southern side of the island, where the Dead Scar meets the sea. There you will see how the fall of the Sunwell began, and with it, the last act of the High Elves. Witness the fall of an Asterian.
Shorel Aran.
While you're here, if you've never been to the Sunwell, I would really encourage you to take a moment after you're done with the quest, or come back after you're done with the quest, and come see it.
That is far enough, Prince Arthas. Your march ends here. Anarala Belore! You will burn for your actions!
Blight Gut slain. Okay. Oh, there he is. Our boy Anasterian's down there, standing toe-to-toe with Arthas. Whoops. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm watching him down there fight Arthas.
You may have been formidable once, but I sense your soul fading. Your life force flickering weakly. A flame I will gladly extinguish.
At least I have a soul, you despicable monster!
Not for long.
Frostmourne looks amazing. Looks really, really cool.
I am the Blade of the Light.
One final task remains. The fall of the Sunwell. The flame of the lantern dims. Your final task is to rekindle it. In order to do so, you must walk one remaining path. While we are fortunate to hold the Sunwell once again, we must always remember that it was yet another part of us that Arthas took away, and that our late prince was forced to find us a new way of life. Enter the Sunwell Plateau and witness its fall. Complete Fall of the Sunwell scenario, and you'll receive the heritage of the Sindori.
Aldiel Shalom.
Sweet. Now, obviously, this version of the Sunwell should be a fair bit different than the Sunwell that we experienced at the end of the Burning Crusade. This high-ranking magister, we must have been betrayed from within us. From within. Defenders, hold the line here. We must not let those monsters reach the Sunwell. This looks like Muru's room, but different. Muru's room has stairs on either side. I think Avenger Shield might be one of the coolest abilities in the game. Just watching your shield sail around like a Captain America Frisbee. Like it's a good feeling ability. Let's go, Scourge. Turn up the heat.
Citizens of Quel'Thalas, I have given you ample opportunities to surrender. But you have stubbornly refused. Know that today, your entire race and your ancient heritage will end.
That's quite ominous. Just banking my Avenger Shields here to be interrupted, if you're wondering why I was not using it on cooldown.
Death itself has come to claim the high home of the elves!
Arthas slaughtered our remaining forces, and used the Sunwell to resurrect Kel'Thuzad as a powerful lich, corrupting its waters beyond salvation. Our people would have soon suffered the same fate had we remained linked to its magic. With a heavy heart, Prince Kael'thas decided to destroy the Sunwell.
The time has come. May the light of the sun guide us to the very end.
The sound of cannons. The Amani have landed on the shore. We must hurry!
Cut down enough undead for us to pass, and leave the rest for the trolls. That will buy us the time we need.
That's pretty cool. We're getting to fight next to Kael'thas Sunstrider.
The Sunwell. What has he done?
The soul of our people, now a desecrated font of decay. It worsens with each sunrise.
Liadrin, guard the entrance. Let none pass.
We shall hold the line until the very end. Salama Ashalanore!
Hero, with me. Protect the Magisters at all costs. We must reach the Sunwell.
You got it, buddy. I don't want to go too far, as I'm afraid it'll actually reset us, and he'll just come running back. That's often how these work. When you get to these points, yeah, he just ran backwards. No, you may not. Those wings just look amazing now. A great big golden glowing beacon of hope. Okay. So, alright, here we go. That one isn't going to play with us right now. If I remember correctly, this used to be a pretty just straightforward run down here to the final boss of the Sunwell. Oh, that's obnoxious. That is obnoxious. Get over here, you. That is quite obnoxious. Need my boy Kael'thas over there to bring his damage up a little bit. I feel like I'm carrying the team here. Pretty awesome. Alright, Kael'thas. Let's do it. Oh, we need to protect the Magisters now. Okay. You got it.
The ritual appears to be working. Magisters, maintain your focus.
Now, I'm not sure if that means that... Oh, it's a Marrogar. I don't know if that means that we need to run around, or like there's just like going to be the one boss here. I don't know how this is going to work. Necrotic Sentinel.
It is done. Roma, teleport us to safety.
Very nice. That wasn't too bad. Fairly straightforward. Did you guys... Oh, I thought...
And so ends the most tragic saga in our people's history. Follow me, champion. It is time to return the lantern to Silvermoon.
Always remember that our people are not defined by tragedy, but by our ability to overcome it. From the ashes of the past, we carry the flame of hope into the future. I greet you on behalf of Silvermoon.
The Regent Lord takes the lantern from you. It is done.
It is my honor to present you with the regalia of our greatest heroes. Bilono Silaru, Belore Dorai. Rise, champion of the Sindorai.
All right. That is pretty cool, guys. So our new set. Man, that looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. What I'm not sure about is if there's weapons that match that, or if I'm gonna have to find something. Regardless, it's a great looking set, the heritage of the Sindorai, and it was a cool little quest line about the history of the Sindorai and how Arthas corrupted the well and what almost ended the Blood Elf or High Elf race. If you liked it, please let me know. If you didn't like it, I'd like to know that too. I will be continuing, as I said at the beginning of the video, to put these out more often if you like them. So if you do like them, please let me know, and I will get working on them as quickly as possible. In the future, we've still got the Baghar Orcs, which I have not done yet. That'll be a blind playthrough, and then I'll be doing a 1 to 120 to unlock the Dark Iron Dwarf Heritage Armor, but we will also be doing the Dark Iron Dwarf questlines and the Kultiran questlines, and last but not least, the Zandalar Troll questlines. So I plan on making videos for each of those, and as long as you guys want to see them, I will make them. Please keep your comments down below and hit that subscribe button if you like it, because it really will help me in getting more things done for you. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed it, and have a great day.